Hello everyone and welcome to Newegg TV. My name is Paul. Today we have a very, very special guest here in the studio. It's Austin Evans. Hello Austin.
What's up? Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really well.
Excellent, excellent, fantastic, and thank you for being here today. What we're going to be doing today is a build. We're doing the build for Austin, and there's some details, some things to talk about there about why we're doing this build for Austin and that sort of thing. But I want to start actually with a very, very big shout out and a huge thank you to all of the sponsors for this build, because we could not be doing this without any of their help.
Absolutely.
So let's start off with the processor, which is of course from Intel. Also Fractal provided the case as well as the power supply. We also have some memory from G.Skill. We have a Creative Sound Blaster sound card with the Soundcore 3D audio chip in there. We've also got some Samsung SSDs from the 840 Pro series. And then from EVGA, we have a Z87 motherboard, the Z87 for the win, FTW, as well as a couple, not one, but two GTX 780 video cards from EVGA, the GPU, of course, by NVIDIA. So a very nice build, I must say.
I've got to say, this is much, much, much nicer than I expected.
Well, you know,
I'm kidding. It's great. It's great. It's exactly what I expected.
It is exactly cool, because I told you the parts it was going to be.
Yeah, I knew what it was. I was just trying to make him look good by really stepping it up for the build.
But let's step back a little bit here. Let's talk about when we first met Austin. We've been aware of him online, social media wise, for quite some time. Had some interaction there. We actually had the chance to meet Austin for the first time in Hawaii.
Yeah, for the AMD Tech Day.
Last year, for the AMD Tech Day, which was awesome. We met him there and we realized, hey, Austin's a really nice guy. Not in a sort of like a, I'm going to pretend to be nice to you so you'll like me too, but in a like genuinely nice person. And we, like many others, were very sad to hear that Austin's apartment home, unfortunately, the whole building actually burned down in a fire just a few months ago. Yeah. About that long ago. Now, at the time, there were some other fellow tech YouTubers.
Oh yeah, of course.
Lou from Unbox Therapy, as well as Jonathan from TLD Today.
But there was a lot more than that. And they were just the ones who were lucky enough to come out. There was, I think, in total 15 tech YouTubers who were involved in the project. But yeah.
So all of them pitched in to help get Austin back on his feet. And actually, very quickly after that event happened, Lou and Jonathan showed up on Austin's door.
Oh yeah, within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks of the fire happening, they were there. They were there. Yeah.
Awesome. So we watched that video. We were like, that is a really awesome thing to do. And we decided to steal that idea and use it ourselves. We didn't really want to steal the idea, but we did have this opportunity. And we realized that Austin does so much on YouTube, brings so much content to the community, shares lots of really cool features on tech, as well as mobile devices, consumer electronics, coverage of stories. So we wanted to help Austin get back on his feet. And to that end, we have a gaming system here that we're going to be putting together. Gaming and also some editing, of course, since Austin does a lot with YouTube and YouTube videos.
A lot of videos.
And I guess that really brings us to today. So Austin was going to be out in LA.
Yeah, so it worked out perfectly.
Lined all this up and brought him in, and now we get to build this system to show you guys. And just another little tidbit of information here. This is like a sister system for the the gaming system that we just also recently built. That's going to be used in the Newegg TV studios here for our Newegg Arcade gaming channel.
Perfect.
And I think that's everything that we wanted to talk about, right?
Ready to build?
I think we're ready to build now. So thanks for joining us today, guys. And for the next few minutes, we're going to be assembling the system. So let's go.
Let's do it.
Hey, that looks pretty.
Right?
I think so.
I think it's really nice.
Oh, it's going away. It's spinning around.
Here we go. It's come back.
Maybe we went too fast.
Slow down.
All right.
I think we're good.
This is our human-powered lazy Susan, everyone.
We want to add a little production value to Newegg TV right now.
Definitely.
Just a little bit.
All right, this is the Fine R4 Blackout. We have Austin's build. It's all completed. It's installed. Ooh, that's
so nice.
Yeah, that's pretty. Now, we need to put a little disclaimer out here, Austin. I think because there's some of our fans who might see a component in here that they're not all that stoked on.
Does some of the fans have a problem with the fan?
Some of the fans might have a problem with that stock Intel heatsink fan right there at the center. Okay, the reason we have a stock heatsink fan in there is not because this is what Austin's going to be running. We did that so that we could do a test boot of the system, and then we're going to be shipping this. And a lot of the coolers are difficult to ship with, so that's why that's in there. It's temporary. We're going to be sending Austin a replacement that he can drop in there once he gets it home. But apart from that, everything's looking quite nice, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, 780s. We've got the SSDs. The motherboard looks nice, but it's got a good, besides the heatsink, it's got a nice red and black kind of color scheme going on there. We've got the Fractal power supply. I love the Defino 4. It's such a nice case. It's such a, and the blackout edition I think kind of adds to it. The white accents are nice, but just like the pure kind of like the blacked out kind of, the red, I think it totally works.
It's hard to get this kind of two-color aesthetic with the white in there.
Oh yeah.
Besides black and white.
Because I mean, there's not a whole lot of white components you can use, whereas there's lots of red and blue and whatever you want to use. So I'm super happy. I think it's going to be awesome.
Excellent. I'm also quite happy with it as well. So what would you say your favorite part of this build is, Austin?
780s.
780s?
Those 780s, especially the ACX cooler. I like the stock cooler. It's a really nice looking cooler.
Yeah.
But this is mean.
And that's true. And the stock coolers have a green logo right here, which would not really blend with this build, I don't think. At least not nearly as much as the ACX coolers. Is there anything about this build that you would change?
No, it's great. Like, I mean, more SSDs. I mean, we could throw more 780s in there.
You can always add stuff.
Yeah, there's always. I mean, there's room. Like, look at all like the things that could be in there. But that's great.
Austin was hinting a few times today that hey, maybe we could drop one more 780 in there.
I mean, I see there's an empty slot. I mean, it's just an observation. I'm just
it'll provide more air.
Of course, yeah. We need more fans. Yeah, of course.
So it should be all good. The one thing I was going to suggest, maybe just for an aesthetic, maybe a bit of a boost, might be the 24-pin motherboard power connector right there.
Yeah.
It's got a burst of color that doesn't blend quite as much with the rest of the system, so maybe just a quick cable extension on there.
Sure.
I heard Steve knows a guy, Lutro. Maybe? Yeah? Okay. But yeah, maybe just adding that on, and then of course, with any build, you're going to have tons of upgrades, tons of modifications you can do over time. That's the beauty of having a custom-built system.
That's the whole point, right?
All right. So that is Austin's build, and quite nice. Again,
awesome. A
sister build to the Newegg arcade build that we have going on in the other room over there. So we should play some video games, Austin. What do you say?
I'll add you on Steam.
Add me on Steam? Maybe Steve too. Steve's on there a little bit more frequently. Steve's on Steam all the time. See, thumbs up from Steve. Okay. Also, we have a couple more parting gifts for you, just because we got the system, but wanted to add a little bit more. Ooh. So a big thanks to Corsair. We have some peripherals so that you'll be good to go with gaming once you arrive home. The Corsair Vengeance K70 mechanical keyboard. I believe this has the Cherry MX Red switches.
Oh, I love it.
And then we also have Corsair Vengeance M95 gaming mouse, which is the kind of the MMO version with tons of buttons. You're saying might be good for setting up some video editing macros or something like that.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, you're right.
It'd be beautiful.
Thank you. That's awesome. This whole build is so awesome. Thank you guys.
Excellent.
Seriously.
And we're looking forward to you jumping back into gaming and seeing all the cool stuff that you might do with this system, and continue to bring all the excellent content that you do on your channel, which we should mention one more time in case you guys didn't know. You probably already do, but it's is it still Duncan 33303?
No,
just Austin,
it
not
doesn't
Duncan.
exist ananymore. It's Austin Evans.
It's just Austin Evans.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't approve of that. It's Austin Evans.
All right, just Austin Evans. We're trying to clear up the fudness around around Austin's channel. So check out Austin's channel. Austin Evans will post a link down in this video's description. We'll also post links to all these products, of course. If you guys want to check them out, check out the build over on Newegg, you can do so. And yeah, we're looking forward to more content from Austin. Of course, stay tuned for more content from Newegg TV. And now Austin will bring us a brief cessation of this video.
Anyway, be sure to subscribe to Newegg TV, and we will catch you next time. Maybe. We'll see.